What up?
All right, we're live.
What up, everybody?
So this is gonna be a casual stream tonight, not the formal, well-dictated stream by Babypnch. We're just kind of go through some of the stuff that we do every day. You know, summon, price check some stuff. Should we list it? Should we keep it? Should we send our guys mining? Should we send them foraging? Just kind of walking through some of our decisions. So,
Hanging out. Babypnch joined us at the last minute.
Yo.
So we've got some Gen0s. Let's see. So I have in my arsenal here, I'll just show you what I've got. So Archer Thief, Archer Priest. By the way, this guy is level 5. So I haven't done this yet, but I should be able to add tiers now, right?
It's been bugged for a while. It might still. So they'll be, I think, airdropping some sort of crystal, I'm guessing, but I could double check. So go ahead. But yeah, you mean?
Do you know
give it a
if
try.
the other hero has to be level 5 as well in order to add tiers, or can you just do it if one of them is?
No, I think each hero. So at level 5, what it will do, I think, is pass on one stat per level 5 hero, and it will be like their highest stat, I believe. So you could do it with just one level 5.
Okay. So wait, explain that one more time. So it'll just add one stat, their highest stat?
So it's complicated. It's like a super complex series, like logical series that it goes through. But at level 5, I think it's pretty simple, and it's always just going to be the highest stat. It will just give one of those to the.
So for example.
And I'm guessing you could do just one. I actually don't know. I haven't tried.
Okay. Yeah, I have not added tiers.
So let's give it a try.
We should give it a try. Okay, so this is what I'm rolling with. Unfortunately, actually not even unfortunately, super lucky to have 2 Gen0s, but they're both archers. Love to have something different because now all I feel like I can do is shoot for Dark Knights, which love me some Dark Knights, but I would love to have something else.
Wait, you had a legendary archer?
Yeah, legendary archer. This is the one that I got in the.
When did you get a legendary
raffle.
Gen0 Archer?
Just during the initial mint. So yeah, not the worst problem to have. Like,
why don't you go on and say what you're about to though? What was that blue one? How much did you pay for that one?
This is the one that I won in the raffle. So super lucky to get this bad boy. Cost me zip. Yeah, super lucky. So what do you got, Samich? What are your Gen0s?
I have, pull it up here. I've got 3 that I'll be messing around with.
3.
2 of them I'll be pairing. So let me just make sure I'm not doxing myself with anything on my screen here. Yeah. Okay. So what we've got, and I've actually been waiting. These guys have been off cooldown.
Control Shift B, hide that bookmark.
Oh geez. These guys have been off cooldown for a little bit, but I decided to hold off so that we could kind of do Babypnch and I could do this stream together. So these are my 3. I always pair these 2 together, Thief and Archer. I can go into a little bit more details after Babypnch summons on why I always do those 2. But then I will typically pair this Wizard Miner with somebody else and try to get like a Warrior Knight Miner. So do you want to go ahead and do your
So why do you pair it with a Knight? Just because he's got... walk us through that.
So, I mean, if you look at the tavern, the price... Geez, they moved this around. The price, like, let's just look at a floor miner. Oh geez, I've still got my Gen0. All right, Floor
Okay, what is it?
Miner, 55 jewel. That's a, let's see, a priest.
Oh,
55
floor's come down a lot.
for a pirate. If you put that to knights and warriors, floor goes to 70. And if you can get lucky enough, let's do this too, because what I'll be popping out is a Gen 1 with 10 summons remaining. So let's kind of do that check. So Knight Warrior Gen 1. Geez, is that right? 300. All right, we'll try this again. Gen 1, full 10 summons, mining, floor price 135. Excuse me.
Nice.
So I typically try to pair that wizard with a knight or warrior in hopes that it'll come like pull the mining gene from the wizard, and then I don't rent a knight or warrior with mining because it's too expensive.
Got it.
In hopes that I get one of these bad boys, which is a floor price of 300. So if you can pull that off, it's a pretty big win.
So
Honestly,
you're
at
not
that price, I might rent like a knight or warrior miner.
That's the rental cost. Holy.
No. This is the purchase price, but like
Oh, geez.
I
Okay.
could rent a knight or warrior miner, and if I could pop this out, I'd still be
That'd be
profitable.
crazy.
No, this is.
So instead of summoning, because you've got a wizard, instead of trying to pair it with a priest, you're just shooting for the profession instead of the advanced class.
That's what I've been doing. It's been pretty profitable, but like just as a price check, I do consider it if the rental prices are right. Like so I would have, the thing is like I don't have great genes, like I don't have a recessive wizard gene, so the chance for that summoner mutation is not great.
Pretty low.
So oh geez, let's just pull up like summoner Gen 1s. If you can pull up a summoner Gen 1 with 5 summons, 195 floor. So I mean, I think my odds are less with a summoner.
Yeah.
And the floor price is less. So I've just been kind of shooting to try to pair it up with a knight or warrior and hopefully get the mining gene on it.
Yeah. Nice.
So what do you want to do your summons? You want to do mine?
Let's do one of yours, then we'll do one of mine, and so let's
right.
find a good pair here.
So this is the wizard again. Sorry, she's got mining and she has an endurance, a green endurance, which is kind of nice. I mean, until mining came out was kind of a flop, but she's actually been kind of a money maker for me. So let's look and see what we've got on the Gen0 rental market.
So floor is 14 jewel for a Gen0.
So let's just look at mining. If I go to mining, floor prices are 24. Like, let's just shoot for the sky here. Say I went for a knight or warrior miner. Oof. Yeah, 120. Not happening. I'm not
probably gonna lose money on that.
I'm not renting that because I mean, let's just do some math here. So knight warrior, like 283 here. Okay, he's a knight miner and I have a wizard miner. Let's just pop these into DFK professions. So we'll go. I'm doing DFK professions instead of hero bot just because I don't want to share my Discord screen. Total cost, we're looking at 176. So if that comes out with even the wizard miner, I'm a common wizard miner, I'm losing money because I think the floor price was like 155. So this matchup, only a 17% chance for warrior. Oh wait, yeah, sorry, warrior. So warrior is the recessive. We've got some recessive warrior genes. 37 knight and a 40% wizard. So like a 1/3 chance I hit that knight. But I could get, I guess, 50% chance total to be warrior or knight. And then mining is 75% chance. So that's not bad.
Mining's solid, but if you don't hit the knight, then you just lose money.
Yeah, so let's let's look at what, this is what I've been doing because it's been a lot cheaper, is I'll go, all right, let's look at Gen0s. Let's go for mining and, or sorry, we won't do mining and we'll just go for warriors and knights. So this is what we're talking about, 18, 30. So what I do is, what I've been doing is I'll pull these up in Kingdom Watch. What I want to do is I want to try and find like a knight or a warrior that has their dominant and their recessive 1 gene as that. So I'll just put a couple of these in real quick. Actually, do you just want to read? You probably don't have it pulled up. All right, so this guy's a knight main class, and then R1 wizard. So not interested in that. 1182. Do another one. If you're savvy with the API and the graph, you can also just like query these. I am not, so I'm like pretty manual here. All right, this is a knight warrior. That's not bad.
That's good.
And R2 warrior. So the way it works is, what it does is it will check. So it's going to pull up. It's going to say, okay. So I'm actually just going to pull this one up, so we don't have to flip through a bunch. All right, 84. So what it's going to do is the summon algorithm, what it'll do is it'll pull these 2 heroes and it'll say, okay, you've got a wizard and a knight, but it doesn't mean you will always use the wizard and the knight to do the check, or like to do mutation checks or to see what you'll get. So let's just put this into DFK professions.
What is it, like 75% chance to pull the D class?
Like a little bit less. It's like
less?
I think it's like 72. All right. So here are our odds. 40% for wizard. So we have a greater chance for a warrior or a knight than we do a wizard here. So that's good. So
it's good odds.
More likely than not, I'll pull a warrior or a knight. Either one of those is good for me. And then mining, so 47% foraging.
Ooh, where did that come from?
So
the knight's profession was foraging?
Yeah, I must have some
Yep.
recessive as well on this one. So this is how I make this decision. I say, okay, more likely than not, I'm going to get a warrior or knight. Okay, and then, I mean, more likely than not, it's going to be foraging. So I'll typically just run and do a quick check. What are warrior knight Gen 1s 10 summons with foraging going for 103 floor?
It's still a profit. Yeah, that's
so
a profit.
I could still technically make some money off of that, or I could rent my guy out for, what was the floor, like 14. So I think I'm gonna do it just because I think the conservative play would just be rent it out and get like the solid 15 jewel or whatever. But I could make that with that common floor price, and I'd probably say, like, conservatively just take another 5-10 jewel off of that, maybe, if I wanted to just fire sell it. Oh wait, I want to go Gen0 here.
And you also have the upside of hitting mining and then all the rarities. So that's the floor for a common.
Right. So you've got all the upside.
Yeah, tons of upside.
Let's do this.
And what was the rental cost?
I'm paying 24 to hire him, and then the 30.
So total summoning 84. So yeah, you're what? You could rent him out for 14, so that's 94. So if you're pretty much got all upside. If you get the worst of the worst, you break even, but then you've got all upside. Come on, baby.
Maybe just to save on some time here, do you want to go ahead and do yours?
Oh, sure. Okay. Let's jump into this. Okay, so what should we shoot with? So I have an Archer Priest Forager in an Archer Thief Gardener. None of them really have recessive genes that line up, so not super great. But this guy does have strength endurance as its primary stat and secondary stat. So a lot of my summons with this guy have come out with both of these stat bonuses. So if I can somehow find a Thief Miner and happen to hit these two stat bonuses, that would be huge. But Thief Miners are, let's just check. Let's see where those are at. Gen0. Oh, let's go back here. Thief. Let's just see where thieves are. What do I got? Reset. Okay. So Gen0 Thieves, 14 Jewel. Let's just flip here and just see. Mining, let's just try it. That's going to be super expensive, but 50 Jewel. Yeah, that's just too expensive. So my options are, let's remove that so I can shoot for a Dark Knight by renting out a Thief. However, it's probably not going to have mining, but they're also good at forging. So
Yeah, Dark Knights are like tier 2, like the second best forager, I think. I could be completely wrong there, but I know they're high on the list. They're high on the list based on their stats.
So I don't know if I want to pay, let's see, 25 Jewel. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Oh, this one was the floor for a forger. So 45 for a forger, 50 for a miner. I don't know about that. So here's what else I've been doing lately, and it has worked out. Instead of shooting for a thief, I've been shooting for wizard or a priest. And let's go, we'll add gardening. Let's just see here. Okay, so 18 Jewel for a wizard, priest. So this one, let's just see how this looks. So 1496.
They're saying they want to see a boosted summon. Is one of these your level 5?
The other one is. So we will do boosted. Should I do it right now? Oh, we'll do it second. We'll do it second. I'm already neck deep into this one. So here's my 2 hero IDs. So I have a, okay, almost 40% chance for a wizard and a 37% chance for an archer. Let's just see what the professions are. 75% chance for gardening. So if I hit the wizard, which is the higher of the 2 odds, that would be good. That'd give me a wizard gardener. Alternatively, I hit an archer gardener, which is the bane of my existence at the moment.
You could use some more archer gardeners.
It consumes 90% of my hero pool is archer gardeners, thanks to this Gen0.
And gardener, by the way, is the bottom of the barrel in terms of stat gross for classic. You could not have a worse class for gardening.
Yeah, you just
in terms
made
of
me
stats.
feel real good.
So he's feeling pretty good about his hero pool.
Feeling real good. Okay, so what do you recommend? So given what I have right here as, let's just go back. So Archer, Thief, Gardener. Thief Miner, too expensive. I don't know that I would come out profitable on that summon.
Yeah, I wouldn't shoot for that.
So would you shoot for a Thief Gardener? or would you shoot for potentially Wizard Priest Gardener?
What was the price difference again?
I think they're roughly the same. So it's,
I'd probably just go for Wizard Priest. Well, no.
So,
I
yeah.
would go for Thief Gardener. I would go for Thief Gardener, and then you've got the chance for the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
And because honestly, Dark Knight, you're not gonna have that guy doing profession quests anyways once adventure and combat quests come out. So
that's true.
and Dark Knights and Thieves are. I mean, Thieves also at like pretty low down there, but I mean, I've got Thieves that are gardening and they're doing just fine. Honestly, the stats right now, the stats don't make a huge difference. So I have like 6 Thief Gardeners and I have several Dark Knight Gardeners, and they're still cashing in for me.
Okay.
So I would go with the Thief.
Here's the floor. Let's just check it. So 515.
I'm gonna get my other summon queued up just so we.
Do you have your crystal
Yeah,
ready,
it's ready
to go?
It's ready to go.
Let's just see real quick here. 30% chance for Archer, 31% chance for Thief. Where's my Dark Knight?
TJ got a Thief Gardener, 2 eggs in 3 days. Jeez, you should go to the casino and play some roulette or something, because those are pretty good odds.
Real. So almost, 77% chance for gardening. It'll come out of Gardener. And yeah, I say we just roll with this. Okay, I'm gonna hire this. This guy is not level 5s. This one is, so okay.
T Brayban 32 says I got a rare Thief Fisher, if that helps. Yeah, let's just go. Go ahead.
Okay, so I should be able to boost Gaia's Tears on my rental because he's a level 5.
Yep. Again, I don't know that it's working yet, so
we'll see if it gives me an error.
No, I think it works. I just don't think that the bonus stat is being applied right now.
Oh, got it.
I think that they're still working on
so
that.
You're still paying the tiers, but they might come out with a fix, just like
you might as well. I mean, you
crystal.
it'd be like foolish not to.
Yeah.
They're gonna, whether it's working or not, they'll fix it if it's not. And 10 tiers is like what, 2 cents? I swear they're like worthless now.
Okay, go to yours. Let's go to yours. Let's hit yours real quick.
All right.
Drum roll.
All right. So what we're hoping for is a warrior or a knight miner. If we can pull that, then that's an insta. I mean, that's big profit. That'd be a big win. So come on. Wizard. Okay. A rare.
Ooh, there we go.
Foraging Wizard.
Okay.
That's a win. So
that is a win.
I'll just real fast just show you kind of what my thought process is. So a rare Forager. All right, so I go Gen 1, 10 summons, Wizard, and rare. Let's just see floor price here, 145. And if we go foraging, 170. I mean, I could probably, if I want to just flip him as soon as cooldown's off, probably could list him for like 130 and sell him really quick. So that's what, 30 jewel profit?
Profit 30. Yeah. No, let's see. No, your summoning cost was 85.
Oh, 84. Yeah.
So 45 jewel profit. Nice. All right, let's open. Oh, let's see.
Honestly, I might just keep that guy. Combat.
Oh, there we go. Show me the Dark Knight. Not an archer, please, not an archer. Oh gosh! It's like a dagger.
Mythic. You did this the other day though, and you got like a legendary.
Come on, make it up.
Come on. Uncommon.
Okay. Gardener. This is the bane of my existence right here. Archer Gardener is like the bane of my existence right now. They're decent, but it's
All right, I'm gonna pull up
something
my other
else.
one here. My money. I call this my money maker squad.
All right, let's see it.
So this is an archer and a thief, and the unique thing about these is, so 243 here has his dominant gene, so he's an archer, obviously. His dominant gene is archer. His R1 is archer, so that means he's got like an approximately, when it does the check to say like, okay, hero 1 and hero 2, which genes are we pulling through for the archer? It's about like a 90-something% chance that it's going to pull through the archer gene. And then for the thief, he is also a DR1 thief. So he's dominant thief here and main class thief. So when you put those two together, they have a 22% chance to make the Dark Knight, as opposed to if you didn't have any of the recessive genes that aligned. So if my archer didn't have any recessive archer genes, and if my thief didn't have any recessive thief genes, the Dark Knight chance is around 14%. So this is 22%.
So good.
60 jewel, no rental. I got super lucky when we've kind of discovered recessive genes. I was jokingly on Twitter saying like, "Hey, my archer as a DR1 archer, who wants to pair with who's got a DR1 thief?" And somebody tweeted and said, "Bro, there's a DR1 thief right now, floor price, Gen0." I liquidated all my jewel, went and bought it, and then I sold a different Gen0 I had to kind of replace my bank. So that has ended up working out really well. Hopefully we can pull a Dark Knight. My last summon with these guys was a Dark Knight, so I'm not like holding my breath.
This is the casino. Anything can happen.
Nice thing about this one is 60 jewel. All right, Archer, come on, give me common. All right.
Womp womp.
Gardener,
yes!
Archer Gardener.
That's
double
how
luck.
it feels.
Archer Gardener, double luck. All right, let's go back to your other one, and then I had a couple questing items I just wanted to go over real quick.
Okay. All right. So we are back. We have Archer Priest level 5. So we are going to jam some tears into this guy. So let's think here. We can go with Thief. We've scoured these already. Whoa.
You kind of just like repeat yours every time because you've just got the 2 Gen0 Archers.
Yeah, this is...
So it's just like repeat the first analysis almost.
Yeah. So he's Forager, not Gardening, so...
Blurry Punch. Nice, Sea Dog.
$50 jewel. I don't know if I can bring myself to summon with that. Pay that.
Is that a thief?
It is. Yes.
Dude, honestly,
Thief Miner.
Yeah.
You think it's worth it?
No. I was gonna say no. I think high chance you lose money on that one.
Yeah.
You're literally just like, oh, yeah, not good odds.
Okay, so let's just look at some floor. Let's just guarantee some money here. We've got to assume we're gonna get
iOS
an
code.
Archer.
I agree. iOS code says you should just pick up a Gen0 thief. I've been telling him I think he should drop one of his archers and sell it and pick something else up.
I have been
Use your garden wards. I know you may not be able to get a thief for the same price. I say you dump one of your archers, save up garden rewards, and purchase something else. And then you're just pairing those 60 jewel a week, boom, or every 3 days.
I know. Okay, so we're gonna look at this guy right here. So 574. Let's just go here. So my guy is 39. Okay, I'm Archer Thief, so they're almost even. Dark Knight, kind of the bottom. All right, Profession here. Wait, did this? Okay, it hadn't refreshed. So 32, 31. What are my Profession chances here? Most likely foraging. potentially fishing. So here's the kicker: Dark Knight's below at fishing. So if you're not going,
I got a couple. Yeah. I will say though, like if your goal is to go Dark Knight, the Profession Gene is nice.
doesn't really matter.
It's nice to have, but reality is you're gonna use your army of foragers, fishers, or other gardeners to do those things.
This is true. Okay, so essentially, I should just kind of guarantee a return and just go with the floor.
I mean, double check here. Give me those
look.
give me those IDs.
All right, I'm gonna
what I would
give you
do
some
is
IDs
I would
here.
pull. I would try to pull if they're within reasonable price, a thief that has a DR1.
Okay,
So read me off a couple and I'll just check them.
251, and my ID number is 39.
I'm just gonna pull the thieves. 251.
Oh, okay.
No
251.
No recessive thieves there.
What about 1441?
No recessive thief.
Okay, last one here. 533.
No recessive thief. I mean, R3 is recessive, but that's a 1%, so it's pretty much.
Okay, one more. Try. Is that 112?
Nope. Nothing.
All right, it's the floor.
Nada.
We're gonna grab this guy. So a thief fisher. Gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me just look at that one more time. So I could pay 6 more jewel and have a chance for gardening. Would you rather have a? I guess yeah. I guess if we're not shooting for, now we're gonna go with this guy. We're gonna save the 6 jewel. Let's pump some tears into this. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check to see if I got bonus stats.
We should check that.
Okay, we'll look
pay
at this
attention
one.
this time.
My bad.
iOS code, good point. There's the 3.5% selfie.
Yeah. That'll take a little bit off the profits. So when you're summoning, you basically just have to assume you're not going to get advanced and you're going to get a common. If you assume that in your summons and you try to see what you can get for profit, then anything above that, you're going to be fine. But you just kind of have to assume the worst.
Yeah, it's like playing blackjack. You just always got to assume the dealer's going to get a 10.
And they always do. Come on. Give it to me.
Come on, let's go.
Oh!
Are they both No, this one's a forager, right?
This is a forager. But I feel like I have a 90% chance of this thing coming out Gardener, even though it's like a 5% chance.
All right, let's see what you got.
There we go! Let's get it!
Dude, intelligence buff, foraging.
Okay.
Hit that up in the. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
This is good. This is good. So
24 foraging stats.
Int buff, strength. So strength is good for combat for archers. Intelligence is good for the profession. You cannot complain about this.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Here, give me the hero ID. Give me the hero ID. I'm gonna share my screen and show how another way I price check stuff.
Okay, 117, 246.
All right, so if anybody doesn't know, this is called dfk-tavern.herokuapp.com, and then there's tavern data, and then there's this price checker. I really like the price checking tool on this one. So this one, as opposed to looking at what we've been doing is we've been looking at sell postings, which I always kind of discount. Like it's like if I wanted to like fire sell this, I'd probably need to knock off like 10 off of the floor price. So this one will show you actual sales. So do you want to give me the number again?
Yeah, 117, 246.
Is my screen showing, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
All right, 117, 246. I think these are pulling off of the updated API. It might not. It might not be pulling the. off the API. So we'll just have to manually do this real quick. So the unique thing about doing this is it's showing you actual sales, not just like, you know, hopium postings. Like, you know, somebody might have a floor price listed that, but it's a floor price for a reason and nobody's bought it yet. So it's Legendary Archer Forager.
Yep.
All right, so let's just do a quick check. Archer, Forager, Gen 1s. We'll limit it to Gen 1s. We'll go all the way up to 10 summons. In the last 2,000 sales, there haven't been very many. So a rare sold for 160, 138, 125 uncommon, a 100 common, and no legendary. So let's expand it out a little bit. Maybe take a couple summons off. And see if we pick up any legendaries. Nope. All right,
Let's
I
just see
pretty. Yeah, how's the tavern postings?
I'm looking right
So,
now.
okay, the last legendary archer sold, but it was, I mean, its stats are way different.
All right, I'm just gonna look. Legendary Archer Gen 1. Let's just see what the floor is.
DFK
180.
DFK Deuce is saying 450 jewel.
450 jewel.
That guy right there. What's
Let's
that?
see.
That's a fisher. You know what? I should have
Fisher,
taken
Gardener,
off. I
Gardener,
should have taken
Gardener.
off foraging. Just
Yeah, just to kind of see.
because with a mythic like or a legendary like that, the profession gene is probably not the. It's
Yeah.
not the selling factor.
So there's a Legendary Archer Forager for 650, but let's be realistic here. No one's buying that. I've got to assume it's probably going to be somewhere between maybe, we'll call it 200. 200 and 250 reasonably is what it'd be worth. So that's not a bad day's work right
That's
there.
a conservative too. Got super
Yeah.
lucky. We got some nice pulls here.
Let's
All right,
go.
I'm gonna share. So I was questing. Let's see. Do I have any? Sweet. I'll
I
collect
didn't
a
even
couple
look
of
at
these.
this.
So I was the other night. I was like, man, I've been pulling all these like foraging, and I keep, you know, my bloaters. There, it's like cool. I was curious because there was a big run up on gold. It's actually gone down quite a bit in the last 2 days. But I mean, there was this. I think it was in connection with the run to hit the first 5 heroes, trying to hit level 10. But gold became really expensive because it's like 90% of the cost of a stamina potion is from gold. So I was like, what if I just send my foragers to go to the gold mines? To get a jackpot? No jackpot. So what I did last night is I sent a bunch of my foragers to the gold mines, and I wanted to see how it compared. So I'm comparing a couple. So this is like a group of foragers normally. This is like a normal quest without a Schwasserun. You know, 230, 380. 380 means I probably got like a gold vein in there or something. 153. So we're in the like $153 range. Then I sent, here's like what my fishers are pulling with when they don't pull a rune, or, you know, like some nice fishes like silver fins. Again, it's like $150, $250 range. And then this is my foragers. So this was interesting. My foragers just sending to the gold mine, and keep in mind, these guys have 0 mining skill because I've had them foraging the whole time, and they're pulling in $3, and that was consistent. That's consistent. You know, you don't have like a huge, it's not like the RNG you get with the items. So, I mean, and that's with gold. That's with gold kind of on a downtrend all day long. Like I collected that quest, I think this morning. So I don't know, something to think about if you're just trying to like maximize here, and if you're like, hey, you know, I don't know if my guys are going to be foraging anyways long term, because say maybe you don't have like, you know, 20 heroes and you've only got 5 heroes, and or 3 heroes or even 1 hero, and when you're maybe foraging with him because that's your foraging quest, and you're just trying to like maximize some profits, you could go gold mining. The one thing I will say is, you will generally get more experience running the profession quest because you generally get more items and rewards, and those will impact how much experience you get. So you will probably level up a little bit faster, but I don't know if it would be a meaningful difference at these level 0 profession quests. Like I did boost one a mythic here I have to level 5 using stamina pots, and when he got like really good items like a bunch of fish and a Schvoss rune, he got like 110 experience, and when he got like almost nothing, he'd get like 90 experience. So
Interesting.
it wasn't a drastic difference. For some reason this isn't working. Well, I was going to collect some of my quests, but I did just want to kind of share that little test I did with the gold mining. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And that's with guys who have no mining skill, and they're also, it's relatively inefficient for them because they've got a, that's one other thing you got to keep in mind is the experience is going to be less because this is so 34 gold here, that's 3 gold mining, or not 3 gold mining because it goes based off of stamina, but it costs,
So 4
no,
ticks.
sorry, I'm like mixing myself up with quests. What it does with gold mining is it just takes them a lot longer to finish the 25 ticks than it does for a miner.
Oh, that's right. So they still complete their full stamina. It just takes them
That's
more
right.
time.
Takes them longer. Takes 12 minutes per tick rather than 10 minutes. So I don't know. I think that's probably it for tonight.
Yeah.
Super stoked about just all this land. Looks like a lot of these. I think the jewel means it's listed. Yeah.
So show them which we do own a land.
Oh yeah, number 3 over here.
Bada bang.
Sitting on the river. So hopefully this means we've got some good river resource nodes. Maybe gonna have some clutch fishing holes. I don't know. We have no idea how land's gonna work out, but we're super excited.
I'm stoked for the land.
We kind of made a very informal DAO among our IRL friends and kind of pooled money together and got super lucky. So yeah, everybody's gonna be welcome to come and cast their pole in the river over here by our land.
So just looking over some of the comments, I don't know if, does anyone have any particular question? Samichpunch is the brain here.
iOS code makes a good, and I think that's what we tried to hit on there at the end is if you send your guys mining gold, and you know what, that's actually a huge factor we didn't really factor in is you can only send your guys gold mining twice if they're not miners because it costs more stamina, it takes longer, whereas you can run foraging 3 times. So really the question should be 3 of these, 3 of these $2 quests or 2 of these $3 quests. Good point and good call out. What else do we got here? Do you know how much the Gardening Jackpots are in Jewel? I don't know. I haven't actually hit one yet. But I mean, I do have.
Do you
a bunch
know
of
if
guys.
you've not hit one yet?
So normally I'll just like queue all of them up and accept them at the same time. But I actually queued up several in pools that have like 1 cent or they have nothing in. So let's see. Let's see if I can. Maybe I can run a few and we'll see if we hit it.
That's the thing is we don't really know if we've hit it or not because we don't know.
Well, I know what I'm getting generally.
So do you think it could be in the same realm as mining where if you have the max locked jewel, you could see potentially plus 10 jewel? Do you think it could be in that realm?
If it's similar, I bet they would do it where a situation where it's scales.
Yeah.
Scales based off of you'd have to have a certain amount of gardens, like LP stake, to get the max is how I would have structured it. I don't see anything about the minimum excuse me, built into the docs yet. That was not a jackpot. I also heard that the minimum was still being worked on. So let's see. This is one that I had like $1 in, if that. It's like, let's see if I pull up a minimum here.
So someone said in the chat, 2 options, 10% chance for 0.1 jewel jackpot and a 0.1% chance for a 1 jewel jackpot. And that was iOS code.
Okay, nice. I didn't know that.
Sorry, excuse me. Wondering
Okay,
where
so
you...
I think that this
is
is
that,
definitely pulling.
public?
This is definitely pulling the minimum jewel here for this guy.
Okay.
Flu, what are you saying? What about the docks? What about the docks? Did something happen to the docks? I don't know. You're crazy though. Yeah, okay, so the minimum worked on that guy. Well, I'll pull one more and see if... See if we can pull a jackpot here.
Whoa! How many pools you questing in?
Dude, I was testing it out, all right? I thought a lot of these guys would be done by tonight, and we'd be able to run them. We spent a little longer. Yeah, that wasn't it. Well,
So someone else basically
Joke
said the
news.
same thing. Yeah, the 0.1 bonus jewel and the 0.1% chance for a 1 jewel bonus.
Okay, so this is I read this. This is really helpful for people who do not have large LP positions. So that's cool.
Yeah, like to see that.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Yeah, I'd be curious to see how like the APR, what the APRs look on DFK Tracker for somebody who has like a bunch of gardeners they're running with no LP, with little to no LP. If these extra little, I mean, they're not giant amounts of jewel, but if those start to add up and the APR is better than that $2.50 per run from fishing. Okay, cool. You have anything else?
I don't think so. We covered some good stuff. So
I'd like to see how you look on DFK Tracker. Flu, you would like that. I mean, you know my wallet. You can go put it in.
So let us know, guys, if you guys want to see more of these streams. We're happy to do some streams. It would just because of the cooldown of Gen0s, they wouldn't be on the same day, so we could kind of just roll with it as they come off cooldown, do some more streams, go over a few kind of pointers. So if you guys are interested in that, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, what we should do on another one is we should do some summons with some non-Gen0 heroes.
Yes, I do. That would be good.
That's applicable to like probably 1,000 people, but I mean, there's definitely people I could summon with outside of that. We don't have time tonight, but let's definitely do some of those next time. Some
I agree.
Later generations or some Gen 1s. So we'll definitely do some of those and walk you guys through how we would make those decisions.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel. So hit the notifications so you guys can, if you don't see Twitter posts, you can at least get the YouTube alerts when we do go live.
Flu, you're such a troll, Flu. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys.
We'll catch you on like the official podcast stream this weekend.